Hi, my name is Robert Lane. I'm a musician and a guitar tutor based in the UK, and in this lesson today I want to talk about that piece, Spanish Romance or Romanza. And I use this to get people started with fingerstyle or finger picking, which means using your picking hand, for most people your right hand, to play notes individually from chords rather than to strum. So I learned fingerstyle by learning things like this, and I didn't find it very easy because I'm actually left-handed and I play the right-handed way around for reasons that aren't important now. So learning to do the clever stuff with my right hand I did find quite tricky, but if I can do it, anybody can do it, and I found this is a really useful piece for doing that. Now, sort of a disclaimer, I'm not a classical guitarist at all. I'm a sort of rock, pop, blues guitar player. But I found this piece useful for my own learning fingerstyle and for showing other people how to do it as well. So let's get into it. Today we're just going to talk about the right hand. So the first thing to know about this piece is that it's in waltz time or 3/4 time, meaning that there are 3 beats in a bar. Most of the songs you play you're going to find there's 4 beats in a bar. In this one there's 3, so that's the first thing to watch out for. Now what we kind of do is assign a finger to each of the top 3 strings, top in terms of pitch. So your third finger will be looking after the high E string. Your second finger will be looking after the B string, and your first finger looking after the G string. And they're played in that order. So third finger, next finger, first finger, or E, B, G. And that goes throughout the piece that we're playing at the moment. Okay? So one bar would sound like this. Sorry. Okay, that was my 3 beats. Now the beats are all happening on the E string. 1, 2, 3. That's one bar. Could count it as 1 and 2 and 3 and. So note that all the beats are on a high E string. I'm using the fingers in that pattern. Now, if you're not used to doing this, you'll sort of perhaps instinctively want to use 1 finger or 2 fingers for doing that, and it will sound okay doing that, but be strict with yourself and use the 3 fingers. So that's the first thing, just try picking those 3 strings individually in that order. Here's a bar, 2, 3. Next bar, 1, 2, 3. Now the next thing that we're going to do is to put a bass note in with the thumb on beat 1 of every bar. So that's going to happen at the same time as the high E string. The 2 E's will happen together like this. Okay, so that's your thumb and your third finger picking together. So now your bar will sound like this. Okay, so still 1, 2, 3, or 1 and 2 and 3 and. So let me just show you 4 bars of that. 1, 2, 3, second bar, third bar, fourth bar. Okay, that's the right hand. Now for the bit that we're learning, the right hand just does that continuously, does the same thing. Let me show you bar 1 of the piece. Find fret 7 on the high E string and stay there for 1 bar. Okay, that's it. Right, short and sweet because I just want you to get playing the right-handed part. Then I'm going to do another video and show you the first part of the melody over here. So practice this with the open strings, just looping that round. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3. Then just try putting that first bar in. Okay, that's the first part of this tutorial on how to play this piece. Thank you very much. If you could subscribe to the channel, find me on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram at Robert Lane Music. I'm on Spotify, just for Robert Lane, on iTunes and all the rest of it. If there's anything in particular you want me to cover in the videos, you'd like to make a suggestion, please leave a comment below this, let me know, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, goodbye.